By the way of introduction, I'm Brother P. Emmanuel Richard, mechanical driver by profession. Good morning, friends, fellow Liberians, boys and girls, women and men, also government officials of Liberia, and His Excellency President George M Weah. This is a nationwide dream that bearing the pin of since the month of January 9, 2022, which almost led me to my death because I was unable to reach the president, and which I was directed by the Spirit to meet him. But due to some interview, I personally knew that politics were played. But this is the message from God that I was told to deliver to the Liberian people. In my sleep, a man appeared to me and said, "Come and see." And then he showed me a land very big like a desert. In the same land, he and I walked like about 4 hours. On the same land, we came across a gutter which divided the land with water in it. And then the man told me to look across, and which I did. Right after this, he asked me, "What do you see?" And I said, "I see a field of light, humans, cattle, trees, and car." And in the same land, he showed me 2 foundations, and 1 roof level house, and 1 house that was only needed to be furnished. And then the man said, "These 2 foundations that I am showing you is belonging, one to the late President William Aratobo, and which the second is belonging to former President Charles G. Taylor. And the third, which is roof level, is belonging to the late President Samuel K. Doe. And the 4th one is belonging to the present President George M Weah, which is only need to be furnished." And then the man took me in the star and sat me in a flexible chair and said to me, "There are 3 groups of people within this land that I am showing you. The first group of people are the native people. The second group of people are the conquered native people. And the third group of people are the conquered people." And right after this, he held me by my hand towards a big billboard and said to me, "This is the meaning of the 2 foundations that I show you. The late President William Aratobo has this country at heart of developing it and love for the conquered native people and the native people. But the conquered people used the conquered native people to suppress the native people to kill him. The second foundation is the representation of former President Charles G. Taylor. He was having love for the conquered native people and the native people with this country to build it. So the conquered people used the conquered native people to suppress him. And then he told me before a white cloth, and he said, "Read this word," and which I could only see the word, "You killed my man, you killed my pa, I will vote for you." And he said to me, "This son was the son of forgiving each other that shook heaven. But the conquered people and the conquered native people used it to suppress the native people." After this, he said to me, "The roof level house is the representation of the late President Samuel K. Doe. He really wanted to build this country, but the conquered people used the conquered native people to suppress the native people to kill him because of 3 reasons. He forgot about his foundation, the people that were killed, and tribalism. Right after this, he told me before a belt bowl, and he asked me, "What do you see?" And I said, "I see a horse that only need to be furnished." And he said to me, "This belonged to the native people president, President George M Weah. And he said this man is blessed by God." After this, he gave me a cloth with it written on it saying, "This horse represents the beauty of the incoming city, in remembering of the native people," and with the words in red saying, "The love of liberty meet us here." And he said to me, "Tell them that this country Liberia is belonging to the native people and the conquered native people, but the conquered native people claim themselves to be conquered people." And he also said to me that this country Liberia is blessed by God himself, but they have forgotten about him and still pretending. And he said, "Their bundle is prepared for Egypt." He said that all churches in Liberia should fast for 5 days. And he said, this 5 days is in the Bible. This 5 days is having meaning, and the meaning is in the Bible. Right after this, he gave me a paper with the word written in red saying, "This is the meaning of every pastor should teach." And he said every member should provide 3 candles each. This 3 candles in the Bible. Right after this, he told me near a river and said, "The sheep will leave from among the goat by understanding this, but that unfaithful will pretend." Right after this, he told me on a big football field, and then gave a red cloth with the words written in black 4 times saying, "President George M Weah, do not sign war crown coat. President George M Weah, do not sign war crown coat. President George M Weah, do not sign war crown coat. President George M Weah, do not sign war crown coat. You are chosen by God himself, and you are blessed by him. Signing war crown coat is paying debt for the native people, which God is not in favor. And if only this is signed, then he gave me a red pen with white tap and 4 sheets in it, with the words on it in red saying, Liberians will suffer from premature situation, predominate and embarrassing for their future. After this, he left me with his back turned, saying, the women and girls you see with earring in their nose and chain on their foot are the conquered people and the conquered native people who are suppressing the native people. God is vexed. God is vexed with Liberians, and Babylon is falling bit by bit. And the last word he left with me was written on a red and white cloth saying, President George M Weah, the book of Psalm 109 verse 1 to 31 should be the scripture of prayer in bed for this entire year. If you fail, then you will bear the pain. Then he said to me, these are the meaning. The meaning of the conquered people and the conquered native people in the spiritual war is this: the unbeliever and the pretender. The meaning of the native people in the spiritual war is this: the true believer. The meaning of signing war crown coat in the spiritual war is taking the responsibility of the unbeliever and the pretender. The meaning of the 5 days in the Bible in the spiritual war is teaching about Jesus Christ. The meaning of the three keynote that I talk about in the spiritual war is this: the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The meaning of videotaping you in the spiritual war is this: playing your voice in every part of Liberia and the nation. The meaning of the prayer team in Liberia taking your prayer for the nation, praying for the nation should carry this news is this: in the spiritual world, the truth believer will not hide the truth from the unbeliever and the pretender. He appeared to me on earth in the form of shadow, saying, the love within you belong to me. While you are afraid, I can take this anytime I wish, and there will be no caution to me. For this, you will be exposed. You should be going to studio with your voice recorded, and you should be videotaped, that the whole world might see you. Right after this, the prayer team within Liberia that is praying for this nation should be the one to develop it, and then they should make sure that your voice should go in every county, towns, village, and villages. If not so, you and your family and anyone that attacks to you will bear the pain. And begin to sing this song. I do not look at the beauty of him. I do not look at the appearance of man. I look deep down from the heart. I look deep down from the heart. The beauty of him, man look at. David was chosen by him. Moses was chosen by him. Even Joseph himself was chosen by him. God himself do not look at the beauty of a man, but look deep down from his heart.
Okay, I want to know, so why immediately this stream is really focusing on our president, George M Weah?
Oh, really, from observation, I have seen things going on the line of development. And if I'm not forgetting, there are other people who trying to criticize development. And according to someone who is my uncle, he said to me after I had a dream, he told me that the late mother Duble, she died from a dream, and which I was afraid to come up. But then the spirit continued to suppress me. And the spirit continued to suppress me in the sense that I nearly went astray. I was like someone crazy. I even went to the church that people were praying for me. So I believe that this dream, it was factual. It was real. This dream was real, and I can see with myself, with my two eyes, that this dream is real.
Okay, this dream is real, I know. But I want to understand one thing. This dream is emphasizing on the Concord native people, the Concord people, and that of, I don't know how to say it, but I think that this dream really focus on the Concord native people. So why you think, why you think it really focus on the Concord native people?
It is because, according to the breaking down of the dream, what he told me, the Concord people and the Concord native people are the unbeliever and the pretender. And the unbeliever are people that can suppress the believer to sometimes leave the presence of God and leave the presence of good. So those people that live in the presence of good and coming to the unbeliever are the pretender. And the pretender is the people that the unbeliever used to suppress the truthful believer.
Okay, so I understand that clearly, and I want to know something. So what is the main key things of the dream? What is the main key things of the dream? What you think this dream will do if people in the world, if people around the world, if people in Liberia witness the video, and they know more about this video, do you think why you think that this video will really do? Why you think?
Brother, this video will get a great impact on every Liberian, because the reason there is nothing that the spirit hid from me, because actually following the fact in my dream, I'm seeing everything what is going on, and there has been something that I will reveal a very long time, in which Liberian is not thinking of, but the only one playing the politics game. This man was chosen by God himself, and he is blessed by him. Can you see what is ongoing now? That every parties now that fixing whole lot of situation.
Yeah. I think I know.
Every party is fixing a situation.
Yeah, I think so.
Different organization.
All right.
Like trying to criticize or degrade the reputation of the present government. They are fixing the weight, because God himself don't want for anything to lead undercover.
Okay, so you think that this coming election, 2023 election, presidency election, do you think President Weah will be the main person to spearhead this country again?
Oh yeah. As I'm telling you, he will be the main person. You know, one of the words I love in my dream is Excellent George M Weah do not sound war crown court. Excellent George M Weah do not sound war crown court.
Okay, yeah, I'm not cutting you off, but you said President Weah do not sound war crown court. So why is simply trying to tell us? So I want to know what you trying to tell the world or tell the Liberian people that President Weah shouldn't sound war crown court in this dream.
Yes, as I'm saying, this was just a dream. But logically, looking at the dream and to my own interpretation, Sonny Walker is taking the initiative of the past president that have been spoiling this nation. And if only he do that, he will be bearing the consequence of those that been undergoing some situation that which they themselves unable to recognize and unable to defend. So all of the brethren from them will be coming on him. So before he do such, he got to sit and observe and think and concentrate and put it before God. Whether God himself will agree.
Okay. Alright, so how do you call this dream? The name of this dream. So how do you call this dream?
The name of the dream is Nationwide Dream.
Nationwide, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this dream is pertaining to only the Liberian people,
The
right?
Liberian people.
And that of what?
That of the entire countries and the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. And you mentioned a scripture saying that, I think in Psalm, you said Psalm what? I don't know.
109
Okay.
verse 1 to 31.
And I want to know why he say.
When you get to the book of Psalm 109, after I got a dream, when the book of Psalm 109 verse 1 to 31 were mentioned, I personally decided to go through it. And when I got through the book, I came to my senses that yes, indeed, we got a scripture of powerful pearl that which we can use to conquer our enemies. But yet I'm still, some of us don't visit the Bible, so the devil always use us, always play on us. But if you're going through the book of Psalm 109 verse 31, coming down, they say, "Oh Lord, do not keep silent of my prayer, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful has opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. In reason of my life, they are my accuser." And brother, if you coming down, you got to know and got to understand what really that scripture is saying.
Okay. All right, brother. I just want to tell you thank you so much for this dream. I just want to appreciate you, and this dream is all about your life. And I want to say, our dear Liberians, this is a nationwide dream from our great brother, Emmanuel Richard. He personally had a dream since 2022,
22.
January 9. So, and this dream been bothering for a long time. But I think this dream is very much real. And I know the key part of this dream is about Liberia going forward. And the Liberians' life changing, and for the rightful person to be seated. Now, I know that our president, there's so many things, and people say, our Excellency George Emmanuel Weah, he like do some things and people don't like, and people always emphasize on it. But everybody have the bad side and good side. But I think that God cannot lie. God had dream. People had dream that God came to them in a vision, and they relate the dream to people. And even the Bible said it. How about Abraham in Genesis? When you read Genesis, when you read the book of Genesis, God said Abraham will be father of many nations. Abraham was alive, his dream never fulfilled. Abraham died before the dream came alive. So do not overlook any dream, my dear Liberians. And this video is a key video in Liberia. So please watch the video on Wisdom TV Liberia. Please. So you need to watch the video, share the video, and share it to others, share it to your friends that they witness the video, and share it when it costs for you to share it around the world. Share it around the world. Oh, my dear brother, I just want to tell you thank you again for this great dream, and I just want to appreciate you for your effort. I just want to say thank you, and thank you very much.
Let's go.
Thank you.